Have you ever learned a new skill, solved a problem, or discovered something interesting thanks to a computer? When I do not understand a math topic in class, I search for a tutorial on YouTube and finally understood it in just 10 minutes. That moment made me realize how powerful computer learning can be. As Steve Jobs once said, everybody should learn how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. Good afternoon, respected management committee members, school directors, honorable judges, teachers, parents, fellow contestants, and audience members. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Leang, and I'm a student from 7 Adults in Elegant International School. Today, I'm very pleased and honored to speak about how computer learning is most effective. In today's world, computers play an important role in our daily lives. As technology continues to develop, computer learning is becoming more important than ever. Today, I will focus on 4 main points: what computer learning is, why it is effective, its benefits, and its limitations. To better understand its importance, let's first look at what computer learning is. Computer learning is the process of gaining knowledge and skills through the use of computers and technology. It helps students study more easily by providing access to information, educational resources, and online learning tools. Computer learning aren't just for playing games or browsing the internet. It can also be used to learn new skills, study different subjects, and watch educational tutorials. Now that we know what computer learning means, let us now explore why it is considered so effective. One reason it is effective is that it gives us quick access to information. With just a few clicks, students can easily search for answers, do research, and learn new things. This makes learning easier and helps students understand lessons better. For example, if a student does not understand a topic in class, they can use the computer to find videos, articles, or tutorials that explains it in a simple way. Having seen why it is effective, let us now look at the benefit it brings to students and learners everywhere. A major benefit of computer learning is that it makes studying more flexible and interesting. Students can learn anytime and anywhere, not just in classrooms. It also helps people learn in different ways, such as watching videos, reading articles, or doing online practice. This makes learning easier to understand and more enjoyable. Computer learning also helps people to become more independent because they can find answers and solve problems by themselves. But like every powerful tool, computer learning also comes with certain limitations that we must be aware of. One limitation is that it depends on the internet and electricity, so without Wi-Fi power, it can be difficult to use. This means access to learning resources may be interrupted in some situations. That is why it is important to use computer learning in a balanced and prepared way. A further limitation is that people may become too dependent on computers. Instead of thinking or solving problems by themselves, they may rely too much on the computers for answers. This can reduce independent thinking and problem-solving skills. That is why it is important to use computer learning as a tool for learning, not as a replacement for thinking. In conclusion, with both the benefits and limitations in mind, let us all now conclude by reflecting the true value of computer learning. In conclusion, computer learning has become an important part of modern life. It helps us learn new things, learn new skills, find information quickly, and study in more flexible and interesting ways. Although it has some limitations, such as depending on the internet and electricity, and making people too dependent on computers, its benefits are far greater when used wisely. Therefore, we should use computer learning to support our education and personal growth. Ladies and gentlemen, by using computer learning responsibly, we can make learning more effective and prepare ourselves for the future. So let us all take that first step. Open a computer, start growing, and never stop growing. Thank you, respectful judges, teachers, parents, and audience members for your kind attention. Thank you.